Every time I venture out for walks or for grocery shopping, I have to do a risk and threat assessment first to determine which streets to take, where to go for groceries or for walks. And unfortunately, I'm not alone.
Chinese and Asian Canadians are looking over our shoulders when we go outside now. The dark results of the wave of anti-Asian racism, which has gripped Canada since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Chinese Canadian National Council for Social Justice has been gathering data on who's being targeted where, and the early results are shocking.
We reported 138 incidences of racism since February. We saw a sharp increase in these incidences in May, in the reported incidences. In terms of where the reporting comes from, 80 of them come from Ontario, a sizable portion from BC.
The data is incomplete, only showing what Asian Canadians themselves self-reported. This doesn't include new incidents like the men who vandalized the Chinese consulate in Calgary with racial slurs on Wednesday. Catherine, an Asian woman who wanted not to be identified, shared how she was attacked by a total stranger while waiting for public transit.
I remember there's a woman that passed by my friend and didn't pay any attention to her. Then she made direct eye contact with me and looked me in the eye for about 2 to 3 seconds. I thought she wanted to ask for direction. Instead, she started striking me and yelling at me to tell me to go back to where I came from. After barking a physical attack, she proceeded to spit onto me and spit onto my eyes.
Dr. Henry Yu studies the history of Chinese and Asian migration. He says Canada's history is filled with racist policies aimed at East Asians. But even to this day, Yu says one of the biggest challenges is breaking through denials that Canada has a problem with race.
Canadian problems in dealing with race is a kind of default denial. And that is helped by the fact that we constantly say, well, we're not like the Americans. They have slavery and all this. So there's this constant idea that we are superior, like our health system's better, we're less racist. And that actually, to me, is the fundamental challenge in Canada in terms of anti-racism, is that first you have to convince people that it exists here.
The CCNC's racism reporting tool is now going nationwide with the help of a funding grant from Heritage Canada. The website features a timeline of incidents since the start of the pandemic, maps of where they happened, and tools to help victims cope. If you'd like to see the data or report an incident for yourself, you can visit covidracism.ca. In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.